Hey, what's crack-a-lacking, gang? You read the title, you already know. We're gonna be making a chromatic scale that doesn't use FL Studio. Now, the easiest way to do this is just with Melodyne, because, Melodine's the goat, but assuming you're a broke bitch and you don't have any money, we're gonna be doing it all for free. So, you don't have to. So, So, for this video, I'm just going to be making Balde Basic. So epic. I can find the fuck. So what you're gonna want to do is open Audacity. Yeah, as you can see here. And, all you want to do is just find samples. Preferably ones that go R, E, O, U, stuff like that. So, all you're going to want to do is just find samples, which is essentially just what I'm going to do. So, yeah. Insert epic montage of me finding samples. Okay, now that you have your samples, which you can just stretch it using Audacity, which I won't do for this video because Audacity stretching is actually so fucking ass. Like, let's all be real here. Like you do this, you do this, what do you get? That sounds disgusting. So what you're actually gonna want to do is just select these, export selected audio. And you're gonna want to put it in this folder. Make sure you have it on 16-bit because the program I'm about to use only uses 16-bit files for some shitty reason. It has a paid version which can support 32-bit, but like you can just get it for free. Get the free version. So what we're gonna do is just put all of these into here. Once you're done with that, we're gonna open up this mystery program, which is known as Vocal Shifter. How amazing! And what you're just gonna want to do now is just drag the audio files into here. And use monophonic vocal. You can probably use the other ones, but this one is, like, from my experience, is just the best. So we're gonna be using that one. Now what we're just gonna do from now is just, stretch the samples. But then here's the thing. You stretch it a little bit. I can do. Like, you hear that? What is that? That sounds disgusting. Well, the reason why this happens is because we don't initialize it. So we go in time, we go here, right click, and just delete this. And now what we're gonna do now is this. We're just gonna do a little bit of this. That sounds a little bit better. Okay, we're just gonna want to do that for all of these. Some samples like this one don't really need to be initialized. Mostly just because they start out well enough anyways. So just keep that in mind. You don't need to do that for all the samples. Okay, that end is actually disgusting. What the fuck is this? What is this? So when you have something like that, we're just gonna use the delete tool to get rid of that because that sounds disgusting. Okay, now once you're done with the whole stretching part, you're just gonna wanna, you know, put these. Just gonna wanna put these like this. Like you want a little bit of space in between them. I mean, you can still just, you know, you can still just have them be close to each other, but just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm gonna just leave it as this. So now once you're done with this, you're gonna want to export it. You're gonna want to export the audio file. So what we're gonna do now is just do a little bit of this. And this is essentially just the same with the original samples, except they're stretched now, which means we can make them into a chromatic, which is cool. Okay, so now once you're done with that, you're gonna want to open Chromatic Scale Generator, in which, you know, its name, Chromatic Scale Generator, rang a bell. It generates chromatic scales for you, obviously. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put all of these. We're gonna do the folder things and then generate the chromatic. You don't really need to change any of these settings unless, I don't know, you like experimenting with stuff. And now we have the chromatic. Yay! How fun! So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna what the fuck did I just click on? What the it's fucking low. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna test out the chromatic. I'm gonna use this Arithmetic FLP, which is I can't find where I found the original FLP for this. But if I do, I'm gonna, you know, put it in the description of this video so you can go use this for you. Okay, so now, so this is what the chromatic is gonna sound like.
Now it's time for everybody's favorite subject, math.
Yeah, it's not the best chromatic ever, but you know it works. Okay, I'm done with the video now. You know what to do.